Hi guys, today we are going to take types of numbers. What are the types of the numbers that we know? First of all, if you have a square, what's a square number? A square number is a number multiply itself. The answer is called a square number. For example, here we have 3 times 3 equals 9. The 9 is called a square number. Why? Because it's the product of 3 multiplied itself just twice. Okay, 9 is a square number because it's the product of 3 multiplied by 3. Okay, that's the square top. What about the cube number? The cube number has the same idea. The only difference is if the number multiplied itself 3 times. 27, for example, here 27 is the product of 3 multiplied itself 3 times. Okay, these are the first two types of numbers. Third type of number is even numbers. Any number that can be divided by 2, starting from 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. And odd numbers are any numbers that cannot be divided by 2. They are the rest of the numbers. Okay, let's see, what are the factors? Factors are numbers you can multiply to get another number. The factors of 6, for example, are 1, 6, 2, and 3. What do you think the factors of 18? I have to think in this example. I have to think number 18. All the numbers that multiplied each other that will give me 18. For example, I will think of 1 times 18 and 2 times 9 and 3 times 6. 1 times 18 equals 18. 2 times 9 equals 18. 3 times 6 equals 18. Is there any other numbers? No. So we will start from table 1 and we will go down until we stop, and then this is now we will know all the factors. So how many factors do we have? We have 6 factors. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. We're going to write them just like this. We are going to list them. Just list them. Okay, finding what are the factors of 16. We will write 1 times 16, 2 times 8. Is 16 in table 3? No, so we'll cross out 3. 4 times 4, and is here we have 4 multiplied itself. So it's repeated. When it's repeated, we will only take 4 just one time. So the factors are 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. As you can see here, 4 is only written once. I can't write it twice. Okay, in this example 18, we took it before to 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6. Is 18 table 4? No. Is 18 table 5? No. So it's in table 6, but it's repeated. We already have 3 times 6, so we don't have to write it again. So our factors are, cross it out when it's done. Okay, so the factors are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Okay, 7. How many factors does number 7 has? First of all, 1 times 7. I can try all the numbers in all the tables. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the numbers won't be able to find them. Why? Because 7 is a prime number. It only has two factors, which are 7 and 1. So the factors of 7 are 1 and 7. Okay, the other type, which is opposite to the factors, is called multiples. What are the multiples? A number that can be divided by another number without a remainder. Example, 15 and 20 are multiples of 5. For example, you can understand from this that any number in table 5 is a multiple of 5. 5 times 1 equals 5, 5 times 2 equals 10, 5 times 3 equals 15, and so on. What do you think 13 is a multiple of 2? Oh, in this case, you must think of table 2. Is 13 in table 2? No. Plus, number 13 itself is a prime number, so it has only two factors, which are 1 times 13. Number 13 is not a multiple of 2, so the answer here is no. Is right or not? It's not. So the answer is no. Okay. How can he ask me, or how how does the question comes in the multiples factors? He would get me the number and he would ask me to list the multiples of 4. Okay, I will start. 4 times 1 equals 4, 4 times 2 equals 8, 4 times 3 equals 12, 4 times 4 16, times 5 20, 24, and so on. This is table 4. It's the easiest thing. Okay, but sometimes he would just ask you to write just the first 5 multiples. So you have to start 13. The first 5 multiples of 13 are 13 times 1 equals 13, 13 times 2 equals 26, 13 times 3 equals 39. You have to start with 13 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. Okay. Sometimes he can get it. He can give me the question to complete, like here in this. It's in the form of a sequence: 6, 12, 18. Okay, these are multiples of 6 apparently. 6 times 1 equals 6, times 2 equals 12, times 3 equals 18, times 4 equals 24, and times 5 equals 30. Okay, the next question, it started with a number. The second number is 6 and 9 and 12. This might be table 3. Why? Because 6, 9, and 12, and 21, they are all in table 3. So the first number will start with 3, and then 3 multiplied 2, multiplied 3, multiplied 4, and then multiplied 5, which will be 15, and then multiplied 6, which will be 18. Okay, last example, I have 24, 36, 48, and 60. Okay, these are apparently the multiples, or are in table 12. Since it started with a number and I multiplied it by 2 gave me 24, by 3 gave me 36, by 4 gave me 48. So the first number is 12. This is table 12. and I have to find the last number. So it's 12 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5, and finally 12 times 6, which will be 72. Okay, if you have an example like this, 3 times 4 equals 12. So a number is a multiple of the factors. So 3 times 3 and 4 are called the factors, and 12, which is the product, is called a multiple. Okay, all what you took are types of numbers that happens due to something, multiplying numbers by numbers. Okay, this type of number is different. It's called prime numbers. These numbers, we will see what they are now. Okay, for example, here, hello, I'm Optimus Prime, and I will help you understand prime numbers. Hello. Prime numbers can be divided evenly only by 1 or itself. As we said before, a prime number has only two factors. What are the two factors? They are 1 and itself. And it must be a whole number greater than 1. Okay, so the prime numbers must be whole numbers. They can be decimal, they can be fraction, they must be a whole number, and they must be greater than 1. Okay, and for example here, 3 can only be divided evenly by 1 or 3, so it's a prime number. 3 can be divided by any other number than 1 or 3? No. Okay, here the only even number is 2. All other even numbers can be divided by 2. So from this you can remember always that prime numbers are all odd number except for 2. And how do you know a prime number? It's a prime number that's not divisible by any number but 1 and itself. Okay, I need to see if you're capable of helping with our mission. Can you help me to find which numbers between 10 and 20 are prime? Oh, yes, of course, we can help you. We start with 10. 10 is divisible by 2 and 5, so it's not a prime. Plus, it's an even number. And we agreed that prime numbers are always odd numbers except for 2. Okay, after 10, we have 11. Is 11 in any table? No. So the first number we're going to have is 11. And then 12. No, 12 is in table 3 and 2 and 4. So it can't be a prime number. 13. 13 is not in any table. So we can't find 13. We can say that 13 is a prime number. Okay, we can say that 13 is a prime number. So the first two numbers we've got are 11 and 13. Are there any other numbers? If I thought of 14, 14 is in table 2 and 7. 15 is in table 5 and 3. 16 is in table 2 and 8 and 4. And 17, what about 17? 17 is an odd number and it's not in any table. So 17 is considered a prime number. So we have only after 17, 18 is in table 2 and 9 and 3 and 6. Okay, what about 19? Is 19 in any table? No. So 19 is considered another prime number. So the numbers that we have between 10 and 20 are, as we said, are 11, 13, 17, and 19. Okay, طيب, I'm Bumblebee and I'm here to help you find the missing prime numbers. First of all, the first four positive prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, and 7. Four positive prime numbers are, no, they are not positive. We only have 2 is a positive number. 3, 5, 7 are odd numbers. Okay, to find out if a two-digit number is prime, try dividing it by 2, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, this is a key. Can help you. If he gave you a big number and he asks you to know whether it's a prime number or not, this is an easy way for you to know. You can divide the number by 2. If it didn't divide, it's not divisible by 2, divided by 3. If not, divided by 5. If not, divided by 7. If it's not divisible by any number of the four numbers, so it's a prime number. That's a way to find a prime number that's a big number, yeah. Okay, if these numbers are not factors, the number is the prime. Okay, as we said, the prime numbers that we agreed on are 11, 13, 17, and 19. You can indeed be capable. Okay, we said that we have prime numbers that have only two factors, one and the number itself, 3, 5, 7, 11, 17, 13, and so on. And the composite numbers are the opposite. They are the rest of the numbers. They are all the numbers that are not prime numbers, that they are divisible by the rest of the numbers. Okay, this is an easy way for you to know that how to remember the prime numbers. First of all, you have to cross out all the numbers that are not prime. First number you have to know that's not a prime, number 1. Number 1 is a special number. It's like a joker. I can't say that number 1 is a prime number. Number 1 is a special number. It's not a prime number. So the first prime number we have is 2. Okay? Okay, let's start crossing out from table 2 all the numbers that are not prime. Okay. A composite factor of 2, a composite factor of 3, a composite factor of 5, a composite factor of 7. Okay, the first four numbers that we agreed on are 2, 3, 5, and 7. These are the composite numbers that are divisible by 2. We crossed them. By 3, we crossed them. By 5, and by 7. Okay, I think there's something wrong here. Some numbers must be crossed out, like here. 22 is a composite, a factor of 2. 32 is a composite factor of 2. 42, 52, 62, 72, 82, 92. All these numbers are factors of 2, so we can't take them. Okay, What about factors of 4? Factors of 4 are not prime numbers. All of this are not prime numbers. Okay. I have to cross out all the factors of 6 and factors of 8 and factors of 10 because all of these are not prime numbers. If I cross them all out, I will have the rest of the numbers are odd numbers, and mostly they would be prime numbers. To know that they are prime numbers or not, you have to divide them by 2. It can't be. For example, we will take 23. 23 divided 2 is not divisible by 2. 23 is not divisible by 3. It's not divisible by 5, and it's not divisible by 7. So it's a prime number. Okay. Let's go to the next page. Prime numbers summary. They are the numbers that have only factors to it and itself. It has only 2 factors, 1 and itself. 1 is not a prime number because it only has 1 factor, which is 1. 2 is the only even number. So we have 3 golden rules to sum up the prime numbers. Prime number has only 2 factors. One of them is 1 and the other is itself. The second rule is 1 is not a prime number because it's a special number. It has only 1 factor, which is 1. And 2 is the only prime even number. Thank you. Hope you understand the lesson, and see you next time.